What's up, everybody? I am IMDStroyR, your coach of the Emerald City Extreme Speed, and we are in week 1 of LGA. This week we are up against Bick and the Bloodmoon Bears. I've got his mascot on my team. He has the other Ursaluna on his team, so it might be an Ursaluna showdown of epic proportions this week. We can only hope. But yeah, he's got Dragapult, he's got Weavile, so he's very fast, much faster than me. Good bulky offense core there as well with both of his bears. The Terra Urshifu especially scary, as well as I mentioned the Ursaluna. His Vaporeon looks really good into me as well. With its water absorb ability, it's really rough for both my Empoleon and my Quaquaval, as well as potentially stopping my gouging fire too. So I'll really have to kind of plan around that this week. Yeah, so let's have a look at what we're going to try and do. First up, we are bringing our gouging fire with Charcoal. We've only got fire moves. We have Morning Sun for recovery, Dragon Dance for setup, and both Heat Crash and Flare Blitz. I'll explain the lack of a dragon move here as we go on, but we're planning to have a Sunsetter, spoiler alert, and with Sun Up and with Charcoal and Heat Crash and Photosynthesis, we're able to power through most things with fire even if they're resisted. With our set here, we should be able to 2KO a Vaporeon even before getting a Dragon Dance up. So this thing is meant to break and potentially clean up. I think after a Dragon Dance, we're pretty much killing everything on his team, regardless of whether or not it resists or not. We have Heat Crash as well as Flare Blitz. Heat Crash is 120 base power against most things, but it's not against like his Ursaluna and some of his heavier Pokemon, so that's why we have Flare Blitz there. Flare Blitz has, of course, the recoil damage drawback, which is why we prefer Heat Crash if we can. Next, we are bringing Terra Zarude. Zarude is Terra Fire this week, again, feeding into our Sun a little bit there, and having a way to hit Corviknight, who otherwise walls us pretty well. We're not going with a setup move this week other than Trailblaze. With Life Orb and a little bit of Rock Chip on his team, Trailblaze and these 3 moves, Terra Fire being one of them, potentially can just clean up and sweep this team. We just got a coverage move for everything, Terra pending on his end, and hopefully we'll be able to clean up with this thing is the goal. We're bringing Quaquaval next. We're doing a Choice Scarf this week. With U-turn rather than flip turn. We're doing that because of the Vaporeon being really annoying for us. Kind of want to try and lure out the Vaporeon if we can. Quaquaval tends to do that, so we can do like a U-turn, at which point if he does switch in on us with his Vaporeon, we can have a free switch in for Zarude and either try and kill it with a Power Whip or do a Trailblaze setup or whatever, but it basically would be a free turn for Zarude if we can get him in off of a U-turn onto a Vaporeon. We've got the Choice Scarf there as well, so that we can outspeed a Dragapult, and we should be able to OHKO most Dragapults with Triple Axle if we get all of them to switch. We don't have Aqua Step this week because of the Choice Scarf. We don't really need the speed most likely, so the rest of the moves we have here are just meant to have coverage into his team and do as much damage as possible with our Scarf speed. Next up, we are bringing a Calm Mind setup Bloodmoon here. Choppleberry, because of the Urshifu, he can also have fighting moves on his Weavile, although of course Weavile can just hit us with an ice move. Mostly for the Urshifu. If Urshifu wants to stay in close combat at us, we can just Bloodmoon it and take it out that way. His Urshifu is problematic for us, so would love to be able to take it out. Vacuum Wave, if we can get a Calm Mind off, I believe does kill the Weavile. So if we can come in and start setting up with this thing, we potentially can just clean up with Bloodmoon here. Next, we have our Galarian Weezing. So Galarian Weezing is the Sunny Day setter that I was talking about. We have Heat Rock on it. We've got Thunderbolt for the Vaporeon as well as the Corviknight. Clear Smog is there in case we run into like a Calm Mind Comfey or a Calm Mind Vaporeon. Went with that over Haze because it can still be used after being taunted. Ultimately, we want to come in with this thing, set up Sunny Day at a good point, and then use Misty Explosion. Just get us out of the way safely, damage whatever is in front of us, and hopefully create a situation where we can just come in and get a Dragon Dance off with our Gouging Fire and potentially sweep or do some damage. And lastly, we are bringing Empoleon this week. Another Troppleberry because of the Urshifu threat, as well as potential low kick threat from Weavile. We just want to get rocks up with this thing. Vacuum Wave hits his Weavile really hard. I think it should be a 2KO. Ice Beam has pretty good coverage into the rest of his team. And Roar is there to make some progress on like a Vaporeon. Because again, this is another mon that's pretty much walled by Vaporeon. If he wants to switch in Vaporeon on us, it'll be a good opportunity for us to set up rocks and just roar him around and get a little bit of chip. But we have no recovery on Empoleon this week. We just want to do as much as we can to chip things down with this thing. And probably use it in a lead situation is kind of what the thought is here. But that's who we're bringing this week, and let's get into the fight. What's up, guys? We're starting LGA week 1 here. He just let me know that his Urshifu is a Terrifier. We are also Terrifier on our captain, which is Zarude. Yeah, I brought a lot of what I was expecting. No Glowbro. Didn't really think Chestnut was coming, but there it is. I think we're just going to go ahead and lead with our Empoleon here. Really want to get my rocks out. Okay, that's not wonderful for us. Could just go straight into Slowbro. I'm sorry, into our Weezing, which is kind of the obvious switch in. We do have a Chople, so we should be able to tank close combat if we need to. Yeah, I think we're just gonna get our rocks out here. He goes for the close combat, okay. Okay, that is not choice band damage. We get those rocks out. Yeah, so that's probably like just an adamant. Because it could be a Jolly as well. Either way, I think we can just go into Weezing here. I know that's kind of predictable. Swords Dance could kind of put us in a tricky situation. Okay. He goes for another close combat. He could Terra here. We could get a little chip on him with like a Thunderbolt. Thunderbolt's doing like 25% to him. We could just pivot right back into... See, nothing we have really wants to eat a close combat other than old Smokey here. He could go into his... Oh, he can bring his Vaporeon, I'm just noticing too. Okay. He could go into his Corviknight here. We could just kind of go back into Empoleon and sort of sack that. Let's do that. Kind of think he either withdraws. Okay, he does withdraw. So that kind of makes me wonder if he has a Choice Scarf. Okay, and he's leftovers on that. Interesting. Okay. I kind of think we just want to get off an Ice Beam here and get some chip going. He withdraws. Okay, he goes into his Corv. Will he defog? That didn't do a ton. We can just hit him with another Ice Beam and get some more chip on him. That might be our best bet. In case he goes for a defog, then we'll have a... He just goes for a Roost. He's faster than us too, good to know. Guess Clove does have higher base speed. I think we just keep clicking Ice Beam here. He's got bulk up, we don't love to see that, okay. That could be a big problem for us. You know, I'm gonna go for a Roar here, just in case he wants to get greedy and get another one. Just for the Brave Bird, okay. That's fine. So it doesn't have a fighting move, most likely on that. Okay. So Weavile is in. I don't think we can kill it with a Vacuum Wave, but we can do quite a bit to it. So let's just hit it with a Vacuum Wave here. Ooh, not quite enough. That's okay. Push the knockoff. Napoleon is down. So I'm wondering, do I just go ahead and go for my Sunny Day setup here with the explosion? Weavile kind of has to stay in, I think. Yeah, let's just go for a Sunny Day here. Oh, he hits us with the Heat Rock. Damn it. Okay. And I think I'm just going to go for it. Let's get the Misty Explosion here. Again, he can't come back in on the rocks unless he defogs. Which he could do now. Our Empoleon's dead. He has Bulk Up, Roost, Brave Bird on his Corv. Not sure if he's got another attack. Okay, he withdraws it. Who do we see here? Ooh, that might be really good for us. Can we kill it? Can we kill it? Oh, that is excellent. Okay. That is great. So I would imagine kind of my Gouging Fire is obvious to come in here next. I think we go Gouging here though. Let's see, how much is Gouging doing to like an Ursaluna? I think, because I kind of think he goes Ursaluna here, right? Because Ursaluna can eat a hit from Gouging. Gouging is kind of the obvious bring in. I think we go into Zawrude instead, expecting that he brings in Ursaluna. Let's see what he does. Okay, he doesn't. He actually brings in the Shifu. Kind of want to do a Terra and a Trailblaze to see what he does here. Yeah, let's do that. He also Terras. So we can do a lot to it with a knockoff on the next turn, but it's not going to kill, unfortunately. Let's see here if he's Scarf or not. He goes for a Wicked Blow. Okay. So he is Scarf. We are now faster. We could come in with Quack here. We could eat a Wicked Blow, sort of, and then just maybe pivot out right afterwards. I think we do that. save Zarude in case we need to stop his Ursaluna. Okay, we are able to tank that. I think close combat is hitting most things pretty hard. Also just go for a U-turn. I think we go close combat here. Okay, he withdraws. Okay, it sacks the Weavile. That's fine. So you bring in Chestnut here, I would guess. We are also choice locked, which is unfortunate for Quack here. So if we see a Chestnut, it's not really ideal for us to stay in on it. Maybe he's being careful with Chestnut because Quack can carry Brave Bird. Okay, is that who we see though? We just see Chestnut. I think we kind of just have to go right into our gouging here. Let's see what this thing has. Goes for spikes. Okay. We could go ahead and go for a DD here. I think it's worth a try. He could just have roar on this, but I don't think we kill it unless we have a DD. So let's just give it a shot and see what he's got. He withdraws. Brings out Luna. That's gonna probably kill us. We just kind of have to go for the Raging Fury here and get this thing as low as possible, I think. Yeah, let's try that. With the Flare Blitz, I don't have Raging Fury. Let's go for the Flare Blitz here. Okay, we do about half to it, so it's a pretty defensive build here. Imagine this kills. Unfortunate. Okay. It's not quite in kill range for Zarude, which is unfortunate for us here. So what I'm going to do, I think I'm going to go Quack. I potentially can kill him with a triple axle. If he goes into something else, I think triple axle will 2KO the Chestnut as well. Or I could just go for close combats here. I think we're going to risk it and go for the triple axle though. Oh, we don't get him. Shit. Shit. Goes for the Earthquake. Okay. So we can now get off a Trailblaze with Rude Boy here. He has Sucker Punch. It's not ultimately going to matter for us, but it's worth a try, I think. Let's just go for the Trailblaze. Okay, he withdraws. Does he go Corv here? Okay, brings in Corv. Did he have a Rocky Helmet on this thing? Oh, he does. Damn it. Okay. Oh, no. Damn, I didn't think that was enough. Okay. Shit. Should have gone for the Terra Blaster, I guess. Okay, so all hope lies on his mascot, Ursaluna here. So Gotta hope that he doesn't have body press, I guess, on his Corv. I think we need to... Actually, could we hit it with just a Bloodmoon right off the bat here? We're not going to be faster than him. So I'm going to go for a Calm Mind instead, I think. Oh, man. That's unfortunate. Okay. That is unfortunate. So he just roosts here, I imagine. Just gotta go for it, I guess. Nothing else to do at this point. Bloodmoon's only gonna do 40% to him. He's gonna heal off with a roost here, I imagine. He goes for a Brave Bird. Which does a lot. Oh, he gets a crit. Okay. That's unfortunate. I think now he just comes in with his Urshifu. Yeah. If we didn't have a crit there, we could have survived a... yeah, we're toast. I think we just have to go for 2 Vacuum Waves and hope that he's more fragile than I think he is. He's not. Survive. His defense falls. We shake off our taunt. Let's go for another Vacuum Wave here. I think with a close combat drop. Okay, okay. So we're hanging on by, what is it, 11 HP here? Sheesh, who's he got left? Okay, it's Chestnut. Chestnut's probably faster than us. Because we probably, if he's 0 speed, we can outspeed him here. I think we hope that he's not Spadef invested, or speed invested, and go for the Bloodmoon. Come on, come on. Oh, he's that's unfortunate. All right, well, we had a shot, sort of, but good games to Bick. We're starting the season off with a loss, unfortunately. But that's okay. Hope to see you guys in week 2.